Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm counting down my picks for the top 10 manhwa and manhua where the main character becomes super overpowered. Thanks to getting a special system power, these stories are a lot of fun to read as we get to watch the MC level up from weak to incredibly strong. From magical abilities to futuristic tech, the system powers in these manhwa and manhua result in some insanely cool fight scenes and displays of strength. Let's get right into the list. Number 10. I'm Really Scared. This thrilling manhwa follows Guan Shan, who gains the ability to turn everything into a game system after being reincarnated. He is rewarded with magical items each time he clears dangerous dungeons full of horror and monsters. Guan Shan vows revenge against the enemies who killed his family, overcoming struggle and suffering with his special power. Epic fight scenes ensue as he levels up on his quest for vengeance. Incredibly, Guan Shan even discovers his childhood love interest is actually an ancient goddess. After battling his way to the top and becoming an invincible hero, it seems nothing can stop him. With an addictive plot and stunning artwork, this manhwa is a must-read for fans of overpowered main characters using gaming systems to get strong. The interesting concept and execution make it hard to put down. Number 9. A Night with a Time Limit. After being transmigrated from Earth, Levis Cloyd finds himself living on borrowed time in another world. To extend his lifespan, he must kill others around him, fueled by his motto, "If you're going through hell, keep going." Levis persists against all odds. Just when it seems he's out of chances, an opportunity arises. If Levis can complete an epic quest, he may be able to break his curse. This thrilling manhwa follows his journey as he battles ruthless enemies and confronts moral dilemmas, racing against his ticking clock. With a uniquely dark premise and plenty of action, A Night with a Time Limit will appeal to fans of overpowered main characters and fantasy manhwa. Levis' constant struggle to survive despite his time limit makes for an addictive, high-stakes story. His powers and determination carry him through imaginative fight scenes on the road to redemption. Number 8. I Created an Urban Legend. After transmigrating to the parallel supernatural world of Jiang City, Yuan Zhenxi finds he can alter reality itself by writing urban legends in his journal. Using this power, he begins creating horrors to battle the evil and anomalies that threaten the city's existence. Teaming up with loyal comrades, Yuan fights to save Jiang City from an impending apocalyptic force. This thrilling manhwa follows Yuan's adventures wielding his legendary pen against all manner of ghosts, demons, and sinister beings. The stakes continue escalating as increasingly dangerous foes emerge. With its unique premise involving urban legends influencing actual events, clever protagonist, and tense horror elements, I Created an Urban Legend will appeal to fans of overpowered main characters. Yuan's ingenious use of his journal makes for intensely creative fight scenes on his quest to become a savior. Number 7. Heir of Mythical Heroes. Han Yeoman dreams of becoming a legendary adventurer, but lacks any real talent for it. After dropping out from the Adventurer Academy, he begins writing a fantasy novel instead. Suddenly, Yeoman's fictional world starts becoming real as he gains the unique author of the story class ability. Now with the power to alter reality through his writing, Yeoman can finally achieve his adventuring goals. This comedic manhwa follows Yeoman on hilarious quests as he levels up his skills as the author. With his overpowered ability to manipulate the story's events, Yeoman finds himself battling monsters, exploring dungeons, and rising to become the mightiest hero. Fans of gaming-inspired manhwa will love the witty humor and parodies of typical tropes. Yeoman's exploits breathe new life into the genre with metafictional adventures powered by the pen. Number 6. Unable to become the main force. This unique manhwa follows a protagonist who, despite being the main character, lacks any real talent for adventuring. After being identified as having poor aptitude, he obtains a legendary professional card player class. Rather than leveling up through traditional means, he instead grows in strength by mastering card games. What ensues is an unconventional but engrossing leveling story as the MC develops skills no one else possesses. With gorgeous art, humorous writing, and a creative twist on gaming-inspired manhwa, Unable to Become the Main Force is a must-read. Watching the MC take an unexpected path to power using his wits makes for an unpredictable adventure. The card game mechanics add an additional layer of strategy to the story. Overall, this manhwa provides a refreshing take on the genre for those looking for something beyond typical leveling tropes. Number 5. I Walk on a Road to Slay Enemies in My Way in Other World. This comedic isekai manhwa follows a genius playboy who gets struck by lightning while flirting. He suddenly finds himself transported to a fantasy world, forced to rely on his wits and strength alone to survive vicious monsters. What ensues is an exciting leveling adventure as the protagonist fights his way through hordes of enemies, facing down demons and even gods. Despite the dangers, his ultimate goal remains returning to his own world to flirt with girls again. With outrageous humor, intense action, and an overpowered main character, this manhwa parodies and subverts common isekai tropes. Watching the genius protagonist slash through foes using his quick thinking results in highly entertaining battles. While silly at times, the story offers just enough twists to stay unpredictable. Overall, it's a hilarious take perfect for fans of overpowered MCs in isekai. Number 4. The Constellations Are My Disciples. This epic fantasy manhwa follows martial arts master Kim Hyun-oh, who defeated the demonic Barch 300 years ago and saved the world from destruction. Though Hyun-oh perished, he is reborn in modern times as 17-year-old Kim Joo-hyuk. Seeking his past life's disciples known as Constellations, Joo-hyuk discovers they have become anthropomorphic celestial beings. What ensues is an enthralling adventure as the overpowered Joo-hyuk reunites with his disciples, regaining his godly abilities while battling ancient evils. With stunning artwork, creative world-building, and non-stop action, this manhwa provides a fresh twist on reincarnation stories. Watching the protagonist gather his allies makes for engaging high-stakes drama. The rich mythology behind the Constellations adds depth to the narrative. Overall, it's a treat for fans of opus MCs and martial arts fantasy manhwa. Number 3. The Hero Returns. This action-packed manhwa follows the strongest hero Kim Sung-bin, who sacrificed everything fighting to save humanity from destruction. Despite his efforts, the world fell into ruin. But Sung-bin's legend has just begun. He finds himself returned to the past, 20 years before the apocalypse. Now armed with tremendous power and experience, Sung-bin is determined to kill the evil that doomed the world once and for all. What follows is an electrifying new raid as the overpowered hero uses his foreknowledge to change the future. With gorgeous art, epic fight scenes, and high stakes, this manhwa will appeal to fans of reincarnation and time travel stories featuring badass protagonists. Sung-bin's exciting quest to rewrite fate combines pulse-pounding action with deeper themes of duty, redemption, and hope. Number 2. Martial Arts Alone. After enduring 7 grueling years in the violent Niram underworld, the protagonist crosses lines and eventually meets death in his obsessive pursuit of strength. But upon awakening, he finds himself mysteriously transported to modern times, now connected to the fantasy world Pangaea. With his experiences as a returner, the MC obtains a unique class and chance to reshape his future. What follows is an engrossing adventure as he uses his powers to finally scratch lottery tickets and luck. With vivid art, intense action, and an introspective redemption arc, this manhwa will appeal to fans of overpowered MCs in modern cultivation settings. Watching the protagonist leverage his returner status and skills makes for highly satisfying wish fulfillment. Overall, it provides a fresh take on second chance stories. Number 1. Hero Has Returned. This dark fantasy manhwa follows hero Kim Min-soo, who sacrificed everything to save another world, only to realize he can't return home. Abandoned despite his service, Min-soo spirals into despair and vengeance, deciding to destroy the world he fought so hard to protect. With striking artwork and an emotional, character-driven plot, Hero Has Returned provides a grim look at the realities of war and heroism. Min-soo's psychological unraveling makes for a tragic, compelling journey. We watch as trauma and betrayal push him from selfless savior to jaded destroyer, blurring the lines between good and evil. This manhwa offers a fresh perspective for fans of more classic power fantasy stories, exploring thoughtful themes of duty, purpose, and the human psyche. With its flawed protagonist and somber tone, this unflinching tale stays with you long after reading. And that wraps up my list of the top 10 manhwa and manhwa where the MC becomes overpowered with a system. Let me know in the comments if I left off any of your favorites. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.